It's Melissa from Buckeye Girls Reason Things. This is Christmas Countdown Collaboration video. These videos for this collaboration will be uploaded every Friday. Yes, that's a lot. Every Friday. November 17th till Christmas. I will be doing lots of fun DIYs and other things. Christmas Day, I will teach you how to redo your Christmas centerpiece to make it a fun New Year's centerpiece for your New Year's celebration. Whether that celebration is one or a few. For me, maybe just two. But anyway, I would like to thank our host, Brian from B&D Crafts and More, and Thelma's Creations and More, for inviting me to this collaboration. And please go watch their videos and subscribe to their channels. We're all here to support each other and reach our goal on YouTube. So please give them a like and subscribe. And talking about that goal, my goal is to reach my first 1,000 subscribers. And I would love to have you join and subscribe. So you can learn, here on Buckeye Girls Reads, you can learn different recipes, different DIYs, and decorating for your home. So a lot of different things in one channel. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, this is my tree. We did the tree topper together. We done the bow together. I took the ribbon and two strands, I wrapped it one direction, and the other strand I wrapped it the other. And then I left these two tails just curled down my tree. And then I added some large ornaments here and there. I added the large candies. I added the squirrels, and I added the big peppermint suckers. Because I always add the biggest stuff tucked into my tree first. And I also added some of the black and white buffalo plaid on the tree already tucked in. Now I'm going to start adding these. These are clusters of 3 ornaments that I put together. And I'm going to just start adding them on the tree here and there, all over the tree. And my goal is to have them at different depths, so they're not all the same depth and not all the same, all down. I don't like them all down in a line. I normally place my ornaments just like I place flowers on a grapevine wreath, zigzag pattern. You've heard me say it a million times if you've been following me a long time on my channel, whether it be YouTube or Facebook. I always say the main principle of floral design is a zigzag pattern. Well, same way when you do your ornaments. Do them on the tree in a zigzag pattern. So all the same ornaments isn't in a line. It makes it look a lot better, and it makes your eye. You want the person's eye to follow those ornaments down your tree, so their eye doesn't stop right in a straight line to go down your tree. You want it to go all the way back and forth down the tree. just put these together in pipe cleaners with a pipe cleaner, because in my craft room and in wreath making, I always buy the pipe cleaners by the thousands. So it's just easier for me to use the green pipe cleaners in my tree, and you can't see them that well because they're the same color as the evergreen. Okay, now I'm going to add these, which I just have a couple. I may tuck it up here where it's not quite under the bow. And the one thing, I love this tree because it fits my house perfectly, but it's hard to hang ornaments on this tree. So that's the only downfall with this tree. But I have a very small house. If you can't tell in my videos, my house is very small. So I have to go with a very small tree. So I don't have, and I like it, but it's, like I said, it's hard to get the ornaments on the tree. Just tuck that into the branches. Because the ornaments doesn't like to stay on the branches. This is the tree, the reason I don't use glass ornaments anymore. Because the ornaments doesn't like to stay on the tree. Those I just tuck back in the tree. Oh, and I forgot a hook. You always got to have the hooks on. Okay, I'm going to add these fun things next. Okay, now it's time to add these picks. Picks and signs are always my last step, which this year I'm not adding signs to my tree because I have so much candy and so many of the other picks that the black and white buffalo pride. So I chose not to do a sign this year. I hope next year to be able to hand paint my own sign for my tree because I am in a painting class and I'm learning to hand paint. I may add, okay, where do I want this one? Where do I put the last one? Oops, it isn't going to stay there. Okay, I may put, I have so much other candy, I don't know where to put it. You always have that one ornament that don't stay on the tree. That was it. Okay, now my last step, since there's no signs, I did find these. And I thought it would be pretty dramatic, and I love all the glitter. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well, but I love all the glitter. The funny thing is, I wired these ornaments on as I went, and they're still falling off. So I may have to go back and wire them in yet a second time. I'm going to tuck these back in. Into the tray. Okay, now I'm going to give you an up close and personal. This is my Christmas tree this year. I may have to go back and wire in some of those crazy cranky ornaments that doesn't like to stay on this Christmas tree. I'll show you why. As you can see, the branches on the tree, it doesn't really give you a place to put the ornaments because it's so, there's no place to really put them that they want to stay. So I basically have to wire each ornament on. That's why they were falling off. But the tree is a perfect size for my house since I have such a tiny home. And if you haven't seen it, here's the box my tree's in. That was made by my husband. And yes, there's a bear beside there because that's just how I decorate in my house. I do more of a woodland theme. My home is more woodland farmhouse. So I decorate with a lot of animals and fun things like that because I'm way out in the country.